What happens when you follow around the co-creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul with a camera for 2 days? Find out in this episode of The Ambitious Life. So I just got back from filming with the legendary Jack Canfield, co-creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul, author of The Success Principles, and we were following him around. We're actually filming a documentary based on his life and his career. It is called The Soul of Success, the Jack Canfield Story, and it was really cool because I got to go see him kind of behind the scenes and see the man behind someone who's impacted millions upon millions of people. I mean, his books have sold upwards of 500 million copies. And so seeing how someone like that works, how they prepare, how they get in front of a group, how they get ready to go in front of a group was just incredible to see. And I wanted to share with you 3 lessons that I kept picking up from both Jack, from his team, Patty, who really runs the business over there, and also hearing from his students and clients. And so the first thing that I want to share with you is it's really in his Success Principles book. And it is the success principle that you need to take 100% responsibility for yourself, for your life, and for your actions. Once you start to understand that everything that happens to you is because of something that you put out into the world, because of a decision that you made, an action that you took, then you become free. So many of us love to play the blame game. We want to blame this person for something going bad. We want to blame the government for what's happening to us. And sure, there's outside factors, but we can't control those. The only thing we can control is our reaction to it, our actions, and our decisions that we make on a daily basis, right? The government didn't make you wake up and eat Twinkies this morning. You woke up and chose to eat Twinkies this morning. The government didn't, wake up and tell you, not to call someone to make a sales call. You decided to do those types of things. Once you take 100% responsibility for where you are in your life and the decisions and the actions that you make, well then you have freedom. The stress starts to leave your body. The stress starts to leave your life and leave your world because you know that you're in control of your own destiny. And that is true. You have to come to accept that. And I learned that time and time again, talking to Jack's students. And every single one of his students that we interviewed for this documentary said that everything changed in their life when they started to take responsibility for their life. So I challenge you to take responsibility for your life. Thing number 1, take 100% responsibility for your life. Thing number 2 that we're gonna talk about here today is Jack is very well known for being a part of The Secret and being in, kind of this positivity and mindset and all of those things that are super important. The law of attraction. I'm a believer in the things that you put out into the universe. Tell the universe to bring you things, but guess what? Just thinking about a bunch of money, thinking about a new car, thinking about, a girlfriend showing up in your life or a boyfriend showing up in your life, doesn't just happen. You have to go out in the world and you have to take action. And action could be just telling people about your dreams, telling people about the things that you want to do in your life, going out and doing networking events and saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. And that's exactly what we did when we created Ambitious Adventures. We started telling people that we wanted to create a reality show. We started, talking to producers, and we started talking to video guys, and we started talking to script writers, and we started talking to, people that could help us with crowdfunding. We started talking to marketers. And the more and more that we talked about it, the more real it became, because one person introduced us to another person, introduced us to another person. But if we never took action, we never would have gotten things that we got. We wouldn't be 4 episodes deep, getting ready to film the 5th episode, getting ready to release it. We took massive action. So in your life right now, if you need more business and more revenue, it's not because you're not thinking positively about it. It's because you're not taking the actions necessary to go make a sale. If you don't have that person in your life, that relationship that you want in your life, it's because you're sitting in your house on a Friday night. You gotta go out and meet people. You have to go out and take action. So when you take 100% responsibility for where you are in your life, and then you go and you take action, that's when the magic happens. The third thing that I want to talk about from meeting with Jack Canfield is that you need to have undeniable and unbreakable belief in what it is that you're trying to do. And see, when Jack went out there with Mark Victor Hansen to publish Chicken Soup for the Soul, he was turned down by more than 100 publishers. How many of you would have given up after 1 publisher? Or 5 publishers, or 10 publishers, or 100 publishers? They had undeniable and unbreakable belief that what they had was going to impact and change the world. And it has. 500 million copies of the book. I mean, they have Chicken Soup for the NASCAR soul. They have Chicken Soup for the African-American women's soul. They have Chicken Soup for, the children's soul. Chicken Soup for the teenager soul. 500 million of these books out into the world because they had undeniable and unbreakable belief in what they do. The second thing with that belief is it allows you to have patience. because they pushed this book for years before it got published. Once it finally got published, Jack didn't receive his first royalty check for 18 months. How many of you could publish your book, go on the road, be doing speaking events and book signings and all these things and not get a check for 18 months? But then when 18 months came around, he got $1 million check. His first royalty check for Chicken Soup for the Soul was $1 million. But it took 18 months to get there. If you don't have undeniable and unbreakable belief in what that you're doing, you're gonna give up before you hit that tipping point, before you hit that breaking point. So have that belief in what you're doing. If you don't have belief in what you're doing, you're not gonna have the patience. You're not gonna be able to wait it out. You're not gonna have those tough days where you might have to sleep on someone's couch or sleep in the back of the conference room because you don't have anywhere to go, knowing that what you're doing is so important that you need to get it out into the world. Think about these 3 things today. Take 100% responsibility for your life and your actions within your life. Go out and take action. If you want something, go and take it. And third, have undeniable and unbreakable belief in what you're doing. You do those things, you can be successful as well, and you can live the ambitious life. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I would tell them more, but I gotta go. I gotta go.